The word spirituality or spiritualism has been corrupted. I'm curious, from your perspective, what is true spirituality?
Well, let me give a very technical kind of answer to this, because if you say anything more poetic, people will distort it again. So this is one reason why, though it is natural for me to express myself in poetry in beautiful ways, which I did at one time, but when I saw that if I want to reach the world in a big way, I have to make it very technical, take off all the aesthetic, take off all the beauty, which I still do in closed programs and in closed events. But the larger world, we presented this as in engineering, because you can't distort engineering, it either works or it doesn't work, making it that simple, okay? Poetry, art, beautiful, but will everybody get it is a big issue, okay? So having said that, a technical, absolutely technical definition of spiritual process would be this. There is a physiological process which you call as the body. There is a psychological process of thought and emotion going on. If you transcend these two, if somehow your experience of life transcends these two, that an experience which is not body-based, an experience which is not of the psychological structure, if this happens, then you are spiritual, because something beyond body and mind has happened. Why is it important that something beyond body and mind should happen is because both your body and mind are accumulations that you gathered, and you're mistaking it for a cosmos. What you created is not the creation per se. So there is a creation, there is a force called creation, which is not that creation happened at some time, it's happening in a tremendous way every moment of our life. But only few people are conscious of it. Rest are busy with their physiological and psychological processes. Their entire life is dedicated to manage their body and their mind. When I come to America, particularly California, I'm amazed after living here, affluent lives, still the most fascinating thing for most people is food. It's I'm sorry Still food is the most interesting and fascinating thing, and even among whatever we speak and do, unfortunately, what is the cookbook called, I'm sorry?
Taste of Isha.
Okay. We made a book called Taste of Isha. That's the highest selling damn book. This is the human tragedy. Okay. I can understand a man who is living in the desert, who's hungry, who's not eaten anything other than lizard meat. That man is fascinated about food. But people who have lived in affluent societies, who are exposed to everything, they've tasted too many things, they shouldn't have tasted that many. Every possible animal they killed, every possible plant they cut and ate, but still they're overly fascinated about food. And next is their emotions. People think talking about love is something superior and spiritual. Nothing, it's just human emotion. I'm saying, why are you struggling with something so simple that your dog is capable of? If your dog is capable of it, you're capable of it for sure, isn't it? Right now, human beings are getting inspired by the dogs. No, dogs should be inspired by you because you're more evolved, I believe. Hello? So spiritual process means something beyond body and mind became a living thing in your life, it became a living experience.